Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, today we are looking at a T-rail again, but obviously we have a different style trolley. So, yeah, you guys probably already know by the title of the video that the opener I got is this. So, yeah, this is an overhead door Legacy. I'll step around to this side. So yeah, there you go. This is an overhead door Legacy. This one is a model 696CD/B. It was made 38th week of 2008. So this one's a little bit newer. So yeah, here you go. I got a Legacy. I kind of been wanting a Legacy for a while, mainly because I wanted to get a rail that would work on my Phantom. So, yeah, after I make some videos of this, I'm going to put the Phantom on the rail as well, because I'm super excited to see how that will run. But, yeah, so I got this a couple days ago. It does work. Didn't seem to be anything wrong with it. But, yeah, so obviously came with the chain. This is the original chain, original one-piece T-rail. We have the trolley back here, and we have the original idler pulley there. There's your chain tensioner bolt. So yeah, obviously have Genie sensors set up and a Genie wall button set up as well. So yeah, this thing honestly is pretty quiet. A lot of the noise is just, you know, some chain noise, but yeah, so when I do set the Phantom up, it will have to be a chain drive. I know it's supposed to be a belt, but it'll still work. So yeah. And then here's the sprocket up on the top there. I took these two screws out to see if I could get this to come off, but I couldn't get it to come off. So I'll have to experiment a little bit with that later. But yeah, so there's your limits. You can't see the up one right now, but yeah, I'll show that as well in just a minute when we run it. But yeah, so anyway, I guess let's just go ahead and run this. I have my, you know, Genie console set up as always. So yeah, here we go. So yeah, like I said, it's a pretty quiet machine. So yeah, here's the inner slide. I'm pretty sure that there's supposed to be another screw sticking out of this hole as well. I'm not sure what happened to it. I mean, obviously it works fine as is, but yeah. So yeah, just to disconnect this, just pull the rope and it disconnects from the inner slide. This one you can actually keep it in the disconnected position. You can pull it kind of back. Well, it's hard to do one-handed. There. You can kind of pull it backwards, and you can also pull it forwards as well. So, yeah. And then if it's pulled out either way, it'll slide through the inner slide, and then just push it back, and then it connects. So, yeah, I got the original chain drive tag for this as well, so that's cool. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and run this back down. And I was lucky enough to get a light cover for this as well. So, yeah, I don't have any light covers for the Phantom. Maybe I'll get some at some point, but, yeah, I would still also like to get a Pro Max or a Pro Stealth. Maybe not both, but at least one. So then I could just have a Genie version of this, which would, you know, also be cool. So, yeah, I've definitely been getting a lot of overhead door stuff. This is my 4th overhead door opener in the collection. So, yeah, we'll run this with the Genie Tombstone remote. And I'll get you a video of the limits here. So, yeah, here we go. So yeah, you can kind of see how that works. It's the same thing on the Phantom. Basically, what you do is, the way I did it is I just set them so that they were pretty close together. And then you just push this limit set button here, and then you hold it until, you know, it's pretty close to where you want it, and then you can fine tune it from there. So, yeah, it's kind of nice to have this set button instead of, you know, having to manually crank it the whole way. So yeah, we'll get a top view of this as well. Run this back down. So yeah, it does spin the opposite way of a Chamberlain. But yeah, so I'm actually kind of curious with the hole patterns for the rail here. I'm actually kind of curious if this rail will work on the Electrolift. So that's something I'll have to try. I still don't have the right bolts for it, but I just want to see if, you know, maybe this rail will work on that as well. So yeah, here's the 4 settings there. You can program those to however you want. So yeah, we'll give this one more run from over here with the remote again. We'll give it a sensor check as well. So obviously the light doesn't do anything on this one. It doesn't blink or anything. It doesn't blink as it's going back up like the 1024s do. So yeah, this one you can actually turn the light off while it's running as well, kind of like, you know, Genie screwdrives. I'm not sure if you can do that on the Phantom. I'm kind of thinking maybe you can't. But this one you can. But yeah, if I remember correctly, you can't do that on the Phantom. But yeah, it's kind of cool having all 3 versions. I got the Legacy, I got a Phantom, and I got a Signature. And I have this 450A too. I have this set up off the rail. We'll go ahead and run that real quick. Stop it with the limit. So yeah, this thing is extremely quiet, especially off the rail. It was somewhat quiet when it was on the rail, but off the rail, this thing is extremely quiet. So yeah, it's working right now. I had to give it a couple whacks before it would, you know, start working. The board's still kind of messed up, but anyway, I'll run it back down. So yeah, there's that opener as well. So yeah, but there you go. That's my overhead door Legacy. I guess we'll give this one more run. Run it with the remote back here. And we'll go ahead and close it down from this side, and then that'll be it. So yeah, there you go. That's my overhead door Legacy model 696CD/B. I'll have a review of this machine here soon, and then after that, I'll put the Phantom on the rail. So yeah, there you go. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.